Psychological trauma. What is it? Well, it's kind of like when you're overwhelmed by the abuse or stupidity of other people. They're doing something, and usually to you or around you, and you can't handle it. I mean, seriously, you can't handle it. The brain's an organizing organ, and it wants to make sense of things and put labels on them and put things in slots. And if you're also suffering from good girlitis, where you just want to, go along, not make trouble, because in the past, when you made trouble, there was a lot of trouble, and so you just rather not make trouble. So, and you give them the benefit of the doubt. I mean, you wouldn't do these horrible things. How could they, right? Projection, you put your stuff on them. They don't have your stuff, they have other stuff, but you're trying to figure it all out. And a lot of times you can't figure it out in the moment, real time, because you're overwhelmed and your brain's turned to mush. And so you try and figure it out afterwards, but your brain's still mushy. So you have to try and figure out and pick it out. And then what you do is you go back into the situation and you pick out something you maybe did or didn't do or said or didn't say. And you look at it and you go like, well, hell, why didn't I say something? Or why did I say that? And plucked out of context, it looks ridiculous. But at the time it made sense. I mean, how could you be mad at them? They wear a suit. They're a mother. They're, whatever. It's like you're trying to figure out. Your organizing organ is doing its best. But often you can't figure it out, and you only see your part. And so you re-victimize yourself, because abuse and that kind of hostility and beatings, those beatings, they become a habit and an attitude. And sometimes we think that if we beat ourselves enough, we'll learn and we'll become better. It doesn't work that way. You just end up feeling worse and worse and worse. I mean, imagine if you were a little child and you could see that little child inside, right? You can see the little child. Now, imagine yourself yelling at the little child. Does the little child in you feel energized, or does it feel defeated, right? So it's kind of like we all want encouragement, but we don't know how to do that. And sometimes when we've been traumatized, we tend to just keep the trauma going. And sometimes it takes a long time to get untraumatized, and it takes help. And it helps to know that you're not alone. I hope that you subscribe to Comedy Wellness and ring the bell so that you watch the videos and know how very not alone you are in your aloneness. Right now, it's a real challenge. A lot of people are isolating, alone. They don't have a beautiful home or a sweet husband to play music, and they're doing a lot of FaceTiming, which is almost like a good thing in a way, instead of watching YouTube, because I know views have dropped, and Facebook, people aren't looking as much. I think they're FaceTiming more. Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe and try to use this time as a journey into you. And also, I don't want to get fat, so I'm having a lean quarantine. So follow the videos, okay? And stay thin and happy with me through this crazy time. Peace and namaste, 6 feet away, at home, flattening the curve, stopping the spread, taking it seriously. But having a good time in between the trauma. Laugh when you can. Just grab it. Grab it, baby. Grab that humor by the